Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is still the 12th. It is Tuesday, 2022. Snotty girl. Nah, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Alright, we're going to talk about something, and I don't think a lot of people know a lot about. I'm sure railroad workers know about it. Seaport operators know about it, but not a lot of other people probably know what's happening. We're in the midst right now, guys, of being on the precipice of a real, truly SHTF event that is going to be self-inflicted. And so what do I mean by that? All right. You have right now the railroads, the unions on the railroads are threatening to strike if negotiations don't get picked up and taken care of. Everything from wages to health care and all those type of stuff, and they've been in negotiation for that. Well, they set a Tuesday morning deadline. The one railroad company, the workers, and they represent 23,000 workers. We're talking about a grand total of 115,000 railroad workers that are trying to get, their stuff squared away for, their negotiations, their contracts to protect their workers, right? Well, of course, big business, the railroads and stuff like that, they don't want to pay nobody. They don't want to take care of benefits and stuff like that. So it's coming down to a point there could possibly be a strike. So what does that mean, right? What does that mean for average, everyday Joe citizen, right? Well, the truckers are very important. We've got all kinds of issues right now with that. We've got the issues with California with that, where independent truckers are now no longer allowed to, pick up or transport stuffs from companies. They have to be associated with a big business to do so. So you're having issues in the trucking industry. The rail yards, they move a lot of goods as well. A lot of goods are moved by rail, as we all know. We should know anyway. And so everything from fertilizer, soybeans, Amazon packages, you name it, it's moved by the railroads. If they go on strike, guys, it's going to further weaken an already weak distribution chain. Now, on top of that, there's issues with the port folks that are offloading these ships that are coming in, right? We've already got all kinds of issues with that as well. They're threatening to go on strike as well because negotiations are at a standstill. And again, what does it always come down to, right? What does it always come down to? Big business does not want to pay. They want to be as cheap as possible. They want to keep you as short-staffed as possible because it's more money in their pockets. And to a point where it's unsafe for the people that are working. They're burnt out, they're stressed out, they're not making what they should be making. So on this one, I'm going to tell you right now, I 100% side with the workers. They need to be taken care of. They need to have safety measures and protocols put in place. There should be staffing minimums. And I'm going to tell you right now, nursing does that. They do staffing minimums. Well, they suck. Their staffing minimums suck. And I challenge anybody in management working in nursing, to go in and work a floor with the staffing minimums, with management doing the work. Let's see how long it would be before they went, hey, yeah, this does suck. We need to do something about it. We need to make the staffing minimums higher. But again, what does it come down to? If they can get away with working instead of 5 CNAs on an evening shift, I'm going to go with an evening shift. If they can get away with 5, instead of 5 CNAs, they can get away with 3. That's 2 less people they got to pay for that shift, and they can still make that money. If they can get away with having 1 nurse do a whole floor instead of 2 nurses, they're saving money again that way. So that's what they'll do a lot of these places. I've worked in a few of them, not long. I will tell you that right now because I wouldn't do it. I'm not going to, it's a safety issue. It's a huge safety issue. It's a safety issue for the patients because you cannot give them the kind of care that they deserve, that they're paying for. So again, this is the same type of situation with these railroad workers and with these port workers. They need to have a decent amount of people there to do what they need to do. They need to be paid a decent wage, and they should have good benefits. And that's it, period. How come big business is okay to screw everybody, make all kinds of money? It blows me away. Absolutely blows me away. So that's a big issue that is happening right now. It's something that we need to be paying attention to. I'm telling you guys, you better plan accordingly, because if they go on strike and it ends up being any kind of long strike, you're going to pay more for everything. Everything. It's going to be very, very expensive. And, so something to think about, something to be paying attention to. I definitely want to bring it up. Now, they're talking, there was back when Obama was president, he made a board to help with negotiations between the workers and the companies. And so Biden has that opportunity to do that same thing right now, and he really better get that squared away, because they need to get these negotiations worked out, figured out who's going to do what and how they're going to do it, okay? So he's got I think to midnight tonight to put this board together. And as of doing this video, he hadn't done so yet. So there's talk that he's got to get on his stick with that one. Let's see if he remembers, right? A lot going on, a lot to pay attention to, a lot of moving parts that make up the whole machine. When you have certain parts of the machine are not working, it disrupts and it affects everything else. We already have huge droughts happening. Thousands upon thousands of acres are not being planted in California, in Arizona, in other states that produce a tremendous amount of the food that we eat. All right, because of the droughts, because of the water shortages and those type of things. There's a lot to this whole thing. It's not just a small little bit, and I don't care, the grocery stores are full and I'm good to go and and I'm fine. Well, things can get really ugly really, really fast, and they can turn very deadly very, very fast, and people need to remember that. That's an important thing. So anyway, I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say about this. I think it's important. I think it needs to be addressed and should be addressed. And like I said, I want to hear your guys' comments. What do you think? Should these companies work with the workers and the unions and try to get a decent deal done where everybody's happy? I mean, management will never be happy. Management will never be happy. But so anyway, real quickly, I do want to mention my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse One community there, which is a resource that we have set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. It is free to join. It does not cost anything. You can definitely go check it out. You do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. Once you're in, check out the message boards and look for people in your state or your country. Also, we have the Forefathers, which is a CBD and hemp store. Again, go and check them out, preppernurse1.com. You will see the Forefathers logo. You click on that, it will take you to their website. Once you're on their website, if you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase, you can save yourself 15% by using the discount code PrepperNurse1. All right. Last but not least, we have the Legacy freeze-dried food on my website, so definitely check that out as well. Again, preppernurse1.com, click on store, it will drop down, you will see Legacy Foods, you click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. 25-year shelf life, GMO-free, gluten options available. It is also vegetarian, but there are beef and chicken options that can be purchased separately. It is also the largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies. So definitely take advantage of that. Also, like I said, it's a good thing to have, diversify your preps, so definitely do that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off here because I do have things that I have to do. I've already done some of the things I wanted to do today, but now I have more to do. So remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. We have to stop letting them divide us over race, religion, political affiliation, the vax, the unvax. These are all tools used to keep us fighting against each other and not taking care of things. We can work together, we come together, we can do anything that we want to accomplish. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important to tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will see you all later. I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 and Hella out for now.